Hey, hi first grade. Just reviewing our math lesson for tonight. Picked some fresh herbs out of my garden. Some rosemary, some lavender today. Got some chocolate mint. We're ready for our lesson tonight. We're getting close to finishing Unit 9, so pat yourself on the back. Good job, you. Good job. All right, so we're going to get started here in our math class. Penny, get yourself up here, girl. Come on. I don't know, she's going to the dog bed right now. Okay, so we're going to talk about some mental math to get your brain thinking about math. And I'm going to go right into this here with our 10 more or 10 less. And my challenge to you tonight, let me see if I can see what my challenge is. Oh, so much better. Try to do these in your head. In your head, okay? If you need the number grid, it's okay. But I think most of you can do this in your head at this point. So I'm not going to pause and answer all these for you because I know you can do it and your parents can help you if you need help. That's okay. But we're going for 10 more than 10. That's number one. What does that equal? 10 more than 40. I don't know. 10 more than 70. Okay. Now we're going to switch it up and do 10 less than 30. 10 less than 10. That one might trick you. 10 less than 100. All right, so pause the video and then come back and see if you got them right. I'm going to go through and write the answers. Give me just a second. I'm going to do that for you. Okay, welcome back. I hope you had a good time figuring this out. So there you go. Voila. In the pink. Expo marker. That's this one. You see, 10 more than 10 is 20. 10 more than 40 is 50. 10 more than 70 is 80. Give yourself a check on each one of these as you go. 10 less than 30 is 20. 10 less than 10, well, there's nothing left. That's 0. 10 less than 100, don't let that fool you because you have 3 digits. You go 10 back and it's 90. All right, I have 3 more that are going to be, I'm going to sit down for this. Challenge. It's a scary face. It's meant to be, but it's really not. All right, give me a second to erase. Hang on. So here we go with our challenge mental math warm-up. So you might have noticed the other problems I gave you, they all ended in 0 for the ones place. So we're going to change it up just a little bit, but don't let that worry you. So we're going to go for 10 more than 25. But that's not hard. You can still do this in your head. All right, so if you get on 25, you just go down 1. It's 35, right? 10 less than 55, you might be able to do this in your head. Remember that only your tens place is changing, not your ones place. So if you get on 55, this time 10 less, we go up 45. There you go. Now don't let this really confuse you because it's not a multiple of 5 or 0 here in the ones place. We have 10 more than 47. Again, the only thing that's going to change is your tens place by 10. So if you're on 47, you go 10 more, you're at 57. So those are your answers to your challenge problems. We have 35, we have 45, and we have 57. So give yourselves a check, a big star, and a smiley face for that challenge. Now, I'm ready to move on to our actual lesson today, which is going to be talking about relations, symbols, equivalence. We've talked about all this before. So give me a minute to set up a name collection box here on the board for you, and we'll go through a few things. All right, so here we have a name collection box, and we know that equivalence is similar to the word equal, right? So if we write those 2 words up here, I've learned that students sometimes like to see the words equivalence and then the word equal. Well, it starts off very similar to the way equivalence. It means the same. Equal means it's the same. We talk about number sentences being true or false. Are they equal? Are they equivalent to each other? So we're going to talk about a name collection box here with the number 12. And we've been doing this for about 3 or 4 months. So I'm going to show you different ways to look here at this name collection box. So we could start off by saying 13 minus 1 is a way to name 12, right? You might be thinking yourself right now, I have an idea, Ms. Shimbab, and you can write that down on your paper. You could use coins. You have a dime, a penny, and a penny. That's 10, 11, 12. Always try to use the least number of coins because that's less work on you to write. We know a double fact of 12 is 6 plus 6. These all equal, they're equivalent to each other. And we can also do some base 10 blocks with one long and two cubes is 10, 11, 12. So again, they are all equivalent or equal to each other. So what we're going to do now is look at some number sentences that'll kind of sort of focus around this. It's not going to be a name collection box though. It's going to be actual sentences, and you're going to decide, we did this once before, whether it's true or false. Okay, so here we go. So I'm going to write these number sentences up here, and then you're going to tell me true or false. So I'm going to say 13 equals 1 plus 3 plus 4. Is that true or false? So start with your equal sign. Well, there's just one number here. You don't have to do anything. Here you've got three numbers you need to add. So do it however you want. You could start here and create yourself a double fact. Because 1 plus 3 is 4. Bring down the rest. Most of you know 4 plus 4 is 8. So is 13 equal to 8? No. That's a big false. We're just going to use F rather. All right, let's look at another one. 4 plus 5 equals 5 plus 4 plus 1. You might be thinking I'm trying to trick you. Many of you may notice right away, well, that's a turnaround fact, Miss Shimba. We've been doing that since like November. 4 plus 5 and 5 plus 4 is a turnaround fact. But then we have plus 1. So can these possibly be equal or equivalent to each other? No, they cannot. That's another false. My pen is running low here. All right, let's look at another one. 4 plus 4 equals 5 plus 3. Well, that's a lot of numbers. Do they actually all go together? Well, we already decided 4 plus 4 is 8 up here. 5 plus 3, that's true. 4 plus 4 does equal 5 plus 3 because they are both 8 for that sum. Let's look at one more. We have 13 equals, equals 4 plus 5 plus 3 plus 3. Wow, that's a lot of numbers to keep up with here. So you start to figure this out your own way. Many of you would start right here with your double fact of 3 plus 3 is 6. And then we already talked about 4 plus 5 up here. That's 9. So now we're going to add these two together, and we're going to get 15. 13 equals 15? Not today. Not any day, really. So that's false too. So again, you can look at number sentences like this and see a number or a number model set up with another and decide if it's equal to, equivalent. In this case, we have 3 false and 1 true. All right, last thing we're going to do tonight is something called comparing sums of prices. And this takes us back to our lovely school store, okay? We're going to be purchasing some items, and we're going to figure out who is spending more money in the store between different students. So let's get started with one of these right now. So if I tell you that Tom bought a pencil for 28 cents, that's right here, all right, and a paper clip, only 2 cents for a little old paper clip. How about that? That's the cheapest thing up here, I think. Yes, it is. So he bought, a pencil for 28 cents and a paper clip for 2 cents. And then he has a friend named Pam who wanted some stickers, 25 cents, and a crayon for 6 cents. So we're going to put this down here. The stickers are 25 cents. The crayon is 6 cents. Remember, we're going to go ahead and draw our unit box up here. We don't need to write the cent sign each time. We know we're talking about money. So my question to you is, who has spent more money here? Is it Tom? This is Tom. This is Pam. Who has spent more money? How are you going to go about figuring this out? Well, I want you to use a strategy that you like best to add numbers together. Okay, we want to know who spent more money. So let's say I'm going to start here at 28 cents. I have to add 2 cents. That's pretty easy. I can say in my head 29, 30. So I know that's 30 cents. I don't really need the number grid. I don't even need my fingers. That's kind of some mental math. So then I have to think about Pam's purchase was 25 cents for stickers, 6 cents for crayons. So I'm going to start at 25. Maybe I can just use my fingers. 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. She spent 31 cents. So the answer to our question as to who spent more money, well, we know 31 is more than 30. So we're going to create a relation symbol model here. And we could do that by saying 28 plus 2 is less than 25 plus 6. And that's actually before you got the totals. Or you can say 30 is less than 31. Either way you do it, it's the same. We're comparing the purchases of Tom and Pam. All right, we're going to do one more together. You're going to get a chance to do this for your math work today and compare some number stories. You're also going to get a chance to create the smallest and largest number you can from a set of numbers. We'll get to that in just a minute. Let's talk about Paul. He wants to buy a pen for 31 cents and an eraser for 17 cents. That's what he's going to spend. And then we have Julie wants to buy a bookmark for 26 cents and some stickers. Stickers are a popular item. They're cute, aren't they? 25 cents. So we have to figure out who is spending more money. Is it Paul or is it Julie? So again, you can get on the number grid, especially because we're talking about 2-digit addition this time, a little bit trickier than last time. So you're going to start at 31, because that's the first number we wrote down, and we have to go up 17. So remember, we go down as 10, now count by ones. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 cents. You land on 48. Paul has spent 48 cents. Julie is starting on 26 cents, and she's getting stickers. We have to go up 25 cents, so let's go. 10, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, yellow to yellow sweep, 25, 51 cents she has spent. So who spent more this time? Julie. There you go. So again, you could write a same relation symbol, less than, greater than, or equal to, by saying 31 plus 17 is less than 26 plus 25. And that would be a true statement of these number models. All right, I'm going to erase this board, and then I'm going to go over, actually no, I'm just going to tell you what your math work is today. We're done with this. So we've done a couple of comparison number stories. We've talked about equivalent or equal to with name collection boxes and also number sentences. And the last thing that you're going to see in your work for today is taking two numbers you'll see on a chart. Looks like this. It's in your handout that I sent your parents. And you're going to create the smallest number and the largest number. Okay, so you're having Math Journal page 206 and 207. And you have a home link tonight on 249. We're skipping 247. We're not doing every single page, and that's okay. So good luck. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. And I'll see you in class. Bye.